well done on this book. Kevin Bridges,
Yes.
you are an accomplished comedian. Of course you are. You've sold out loads of places back to back. What was your record run at the OVO Arena? Was it 16 nights, 17 nights?
So, 51 times I've done it over 3 tours, the one in Glasgow, which is pretty cool. 19 nights was the 2018 tour.
So you know you can do that?
Yeah.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Did you know you could write a novel?
No, that was a challenge. Something totally different. Again, you don't know you can write a novel because I left school at 17, embarked on a career in stand-up that has went pretty well.
Right.
And then when the pandemic hit, it was the first time in my life I was like, right, how am I going to spend my days? First 6 weeks are good. You're in the garden, the weather was good, disposable barbecue, a few beers.
It was really nice.
And then
those first 6 weeks were beautiful, weren't
the
they?
first lockdown was amazing. I always quite enjoyed the process of writing. Even stand-up, I've got loads of stuff that I've wrote and never performed. I've just kept it in these boxes in my house. So I went through that and I found some old short stories. And again, the hardest bit of writing a book is just getting started. It's as simple as that, just getting up the empty document, just get writing, get something on that page. So that's what I've done with these short stories, and then I've started to build off the back of those, and it gradually evolved into me creating these characters that are pretty human, pretty real life, and then this story kind of unfolded, and it was actually really exhilarating once I started hitting. I bought a book. Stephen King wrote this great book about the process of writing. I don't know if you've read that.
Yeah, what's it called? It's a great title.
I think it's just On Writing, innit?
Is it called On Writing? Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if it's a great title, is it?
I love it. I love its title, yeah. Stephen King, On Writing.
So I bought that, and he
Yeah,
was just saying, if you can hit 1,000 words every day, make that your goal, regardless of what happens, and don't think about spelling or commas or
get it down, man.
Keep burning your kind of brain out
Yeah.
every day, and then I just really started enjoying that. It was like a buzz every day.
Good for you.
And sometimes you'd go way past 1,000 words, and then
I think we all agree. I think we can all agree. Tell me if I'm wrong, Sinead and Vassos. It's the most extraordinary opening 4 pages of a novel any of us have ever read.
you should read it on air.
Yeah, should I? Okay, good. There are other ways of handing in my resignation.
So that opening story, right? This is actually these are some short stories I used to write. I'm not going to quote it. Don't worry.
I'm not worried. Not worried about anything. Why don't you frame your book? So Declan is the first of the main characters that we meet. Tell us about Declan.
Declan's in his mid-20s. His life's kind of going nowhere, but he's got dreams. Basically, I always thought, where would my life have gone if I never started stand-up comedy at 17? I left school with no qualifications. I went to a college course just passing time. I lived in a council house or whatever, and then luckily I found an escape, right? But if I never found that, where would my life have gone? So I put Declan in that situation.
Right.
So he's got these creative dreams, and he does attend a creative writing class on the side.
Which is what we're reading.
Yeah.
So the first 4 pages, we're reading his deposition at his writing class.
Exactly. He's performing this short story.
And he likes writing, but he doesn't like performing.
No.
Okay. And
So-
he senses this isn't landing very well with the rest of
No,
the
because
group.
the people who attend the class are proper thespians, and they're very
Well, they think
they're
they
from
are.
that world.
Yeah.
So they think that, but he's for the part. It doesn't tell any of his mates that he's got this on the side.
And he goes to the pub, and it's a different gang. And
exactly.
So
It's a story about having that kind of inferiority complex if you grow up
Right.
in a working class area, and you don't want to move into the realms of the creative world because it's kind of sneered upon.